Today, on 5 Minutes with Trey J. Styles, we posed the question of Rachel Dolezal. This is a woman who was the head of her local branch of the NAACP, and she had been passing as black and claiming to be black for a number of years until her parents outed her and said that she didn't have a trace in her. It's prompted jokes such as the hashtag #AskRachel, numerous new terms such as transracial, even comparisons to Caitlyn Jenner's new change. But let's ask the real question here. What is race? I mean, when you fill out any form or go for a job, it's about what you self-identify, how you self-identify. How many people do you know that say, oh, I've got Indian in my family, or, they claim to be part Puerto Rican, or, whatever. Does a person who has a biracial child now not share the same race as that child? That just seems a bit odd. It seems that the entire system that forces us to identify as a certain race and only really serves to identify us with certain characteristics. I mean, the hashtag #AskRachel is filled with nothing but stereotypes. There's no such thing as any questions about historically black colleges or anything that seems overtly uplifting. It seems as though this joke or situation is one that people find offensive or otherwise outside of the norm. But why is that? I mean, we tell our children they can be anything they want when they grow up, but you just can't call yourself whatever you want. It seems as if anything that is, that people of different races are still looked at as outsiders. I mean, this is a person who, for the most part, you have to assume has done great work. But they say that she reported a hate crime, and that's what caused questions of her credibility. But here's the thing, hate crimes can come from anywhere. If I have a friend who lives in a neighborhood that is unfriendly to other races and they receive hateful messages because I visit, that doesn't mean that they're in any way less involved in the struggle. That just seems overly petty. We fill out job applications or applications for our different things, even, surveys, and they want to know your race. If you want to go to school, they ask you, what is your race or ethnicity? But for what purpose? They say it's for equal opportunity or to track, but isn't that just another way to break down or quantify people? We're people. The only race we should be acknowledging is the human race. Everything else is just different shades of pigment. It's different nose or facial structure shapes. It's things that have nothing to do with our individual characters. Maybe we need to get back into that. Maybe that's what we need. If you want to question someone's credibility for the authenticity of what they say or the authenticity of the words they use or their actions, so be it. But questioning someone's integrity over what race they identify, well, it just seems a bit small-minded. It seems that this is an archaic way of thinking. And honestly, we owe ourselves much more. We should be better because we know better.